Adam keeps mentioning this phrase, PMA, positive mental attitude. Look at him, he's tucked in, just behind the rocks up there. He's perfectly happy. He's having just as nice a day as if it was the summer and he was catching lots and having a picnic. No one's been here for months. So what does clever old Tommy do? Thinks, that'd be a good time of year to go. Be a challenge. After another 2 hours, brief glimmer of hope.
I felt the fish on.
What,
Slack, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get that back out there.
Yeah. He's had a bite. He's had a bite, hooked a fish, had it bump a couple of times, and then has ended up coming in. There's loads of weed on the line, but I think we're going to catch at all today. But we've had a bit of action, so I'm going to recast my rod because this could be. They often feed for just like half an hour during the day, and if this is the period, we've got to go now. Just half a little opportunity. Suddenly I don't feel so cold anymore. The concentration's come back. So if we're going to get one, it's going to be very, very shortly. Destined to be one of those days. And with the long walk back to civilization, I have no choice but to chuck in the tail. Well, it seems like these mysterious fish and this mysterious lake are going to remain a mystery, to me at least, for a bit longer. So I've still got 2 species to catch, and I've only got 3 days left. And, well, forgive me for stating this, but I need to go and find somewhere that I can actually catch a fish. And I'm seriously, in winter, running out of options. I've had a think, and I've come up with something radical. And I travel most of the day to end up in London. It's one of the biggest, busiest, and most densely populated areas on the planet. Now, I can forgive you for thinking I've officially lost the plot, but bear with me. There's method in my madness. Ironically, the man whose help I need works for the emergency service. Right, well, I think I'm in the right place. Apparently, he's a fisherman, but he's the governor of this place. Phil.
Hello, Tom.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So much, yeah, brilliant.
My pleasure. Come on in.
This is Phil Morton, a huge angler who regularly gets into the fishing magazines for catching big fish. Many of them right here in London. Phil recommends that we try our luck on a nearby river called the Hogsmill. No, I didn't know there was another river other than the Thames either. Turns out there's quite a few. What are we going for?
I think chub and dace tomorrow is our best bet.
Big?
Fingers crossed, £6 in there. So
oh, right,
with any
okay.
luck, we'll get amongst the good ones.
With my... So we arranged to meet the next day. So this is Hogsmill. I think I'm meeting Phil down here, and I'm in the right spot because there's another angler. But looking at it for the first time, central London, really? Fish here? I've got my doubts. What I need from these brown chilly waters is a chub. It's a thick-set fish with a blunt head. The dorsal fin is grey-green, with the other fins being orange and red. They'll eat anything, and they're best hunted in areas with overhanging branches. Phil.
Morning, Tom. How are you?
Good, yeah. If I'm honest, it's not looking as pretty as the places I normally fish.
It's certainly a quiet taste, but there's plenty of fish down there, and that's the main thing.
Well, I'll believe that when I've caught one or two. First, we need to cross the river, and although the water level is lower than yesterday, I need waders. Phil's go up to his neck, mine don't. Great start. I'm not moving the location, and I don't even have the right gear.
Don't stand in the dark water. That's the deep bit.
And how deep are we talking?
just over the top of your waders. Top of your waders, I reckon.
Right.
What could go wrong?
Well, plenty, actually. I just hope the chub are going to turn up and make it all worthwhile.
Promise. Trust me.
When I catch one.
The fish are probably equally as big in here, if not bigger, than many of the wonderful rivers you'd associate with really big. Close to record proportions in here.
The tactics are to use good old traditional maggots on a hook under a float. Right.
So I'd start your trot just adjacent to the beginning, just off the point of the snag there, and try and hold it back as much as you can for the first sort of metre.
First trot down. Now, at this point, I really tell you that hidden beneath the water in front of me is a child's bike and a shopping trolley. And that's just what we know about. So I've got to be careful not to get snagged when my float heads downstream. And if by some miracle I actually catch a fish, I've got to negotiate it back through again.
Got me excited now.
Oh, did first trot down. Well, well, well. Phil offers me the use of his centerpin reel, which gives far more delicate control. But being a bloke, I decide to use my own reel because I think I know better.
Perfect.
Oh! Miss bite.
Got it?
Yes.
Well done.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, no.
Again. After bite.
Got him?
After bite.
There we go. There we go.
Here we go. Right,
here we go.
Right. Oh! It soon becomes apparent that I don't know best.
Happening. They're laughing at us now, you realise that. Let them take it.
Oh, no. Oh, it's trickier than I thought. And after being incredibly patient, Phil eventually and rather tactfully suggests that he has a go with his centerpin reel. You know.
I think it's time to show. I'll roll one through and show you how it's done on the pin.
Go on then. If you catch one,
then-
I'm in trouble.
Then we come
I'm
back.
in big trouble if you catch one.
So obviously with the pin,
Yeah.
we've got a bit of resistance naturally, so you can see it's just holding the float back through the swim. You can really hold it back perfectly smoothly as it goes through where we know the fish are living.
Oh, it is a lot slower.
You see how it jumps.
Can you feel the bite as well?
You can
It's
feel
so
the bite. So I'm
direct.
just using my thumb on the edge, slow it down slightly. And of course you're in direct contact with the float. So you can, as you say, you can actually feel them when they grab the bait.
I'll give over, Phil.
There we go. So it's important to get the line this side. You can see he's trying to go for the snag. So we'll just try and bring him through the gap. It's fighting quite hard as he goes over there.
Is it a proper one? Right. I'm going to have to be gilly. You don't know how
Thank you,
pride
Tom.
I'm swallowing here. This is... It's a chub.
It's what we came for. And go for your life. There we go. There we go. It's all the real, to be honest.
Fair play. Now, this we were after. I grew up catching these fish on my local river. And look at the size of the mouth. They're actually predators as well. They actually eat small fish as well, whales and crustaceans. And I'm genuinely lost for words that such a beautiful beast can exist in and around, you know. So, having taken it in, I decide that maybe I should stop being an idiot and take up Phil's.
That's it. So now that should just be
Right,
free
this
running.
is
There
new
we
to
go.
me. And you'll never guess what.
Got him?
Yes! Oh, Phil, it's all about the kit.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
It's
this
a
is...
lucky rod. What have you? So you've got a bit of room to manoeuvre.
Oh, he's going into that
That's
snag.
it. Yeah, give him some stick. Doing his best to get under there. close.
Right,
Got it free, well done. And around the other obstacles.
Oh, come on. Don't let me down on the net, Phil.
Sweet. Put it there, bud. Good job, good job. You got him. Makes all the effort worthwhile, doesn't it?
What a beauty! God, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
It's a bit brutal, isn't
Solid. And to just mention at this point as well, Phil, it is bigger than the one caught.
it? You've topped me there, I'll give you that.
What an absolute beauty. And what's more, it's a personal best. Oh, so powerful. So
Well done, mate.
powerful.
Put it there. Well done.
Well, as you can probably hear, the local school has come out for playtime. Have decided they don't want to play anymore. So I've managed 3 species, but I'm in the last chance saloon. It's my final day, and I've got to catch a personal best or a new species. I'm banking everything on a reservoir in Waltham. It belongs to Thames Water, who supply every one of London's taps, and it is one of the capital's hidden gems, providing a vital habitat for tens of thousands of birds and a multitude of other. And most importantly for me, lots of freshwater fish. The only downside, overnight temperatures have plummeted, which, as we've already discussed, makes fish very lethargic. Let's just hope that firefighter Phil Morton can rescue me one more time.
We've picked a cold one, haven't we?
Oh, mate, it's bitter. Have you got the tea on?
I've got the tea on. You're here in the nick of time, as usual.
Perfect. The species I've is bream. My personal best is 4.5 kilos, but these dark slab of a fish can grow to almost 10 kilos in these waters. With their protrudable mouths, they're the perfect bottom feeder, able to root around for all manner of food in the silt and the mud, meaning they're often caught by the same techniques you'd use for catching carp.
So we're baiting between the tree directly in front, first tree of the same species on the right-hand side.
Okay, so
And what we'll
right
do
in
is between those 2 trees, we'll put one of our fishing rods on the left, one on the right, and one bang in the middle.
Right, and that's a deeper channel, so
It
we're
is, absolutely.
Right.
In that deepest part of the lake where we think the fish are going to be residing during the winter.
Okay.
Obviously, the water's a little bit warmer at depth.
To get the bait there, we're using something called a spom, which opens on impact with the water. This is not a technique I'm familiar with, and it's a lot harder than it looks. So all you experts out there, while I make a complete hash of it. Last one out, and the spom hasn't opened. Whew. Getting the hang of this now. The next thing is to cast the rig. It involves marking the same length of line, putting it in a clip on the reel, only cast out to that exact length. It's a complicated affair called a helicopter rig. It involves a weight, and on the hook, a combination of plastic corn to add buoyancy and maggots for taste appeal. This is some of the most technical, but clever, well thought out ways of fishing to be so accurate, to get your bait out there, to be... It's like normally I just like going fishing. I'm more of a watercraft guy.
Okay.
So I go fishing, I try and read the lake, I try and think like a fish. You guys, you everything.
Absolutely. Well, it's about using all that watercraft and then putting on the technical side of it on top of that as well, just to get that extra, which, you know, on a day like today might just mean we can nick a fish.
the right type of guy. I like this. I like this. I've done this before, and I haven't. It shows. God, you've got me so precise with this. With the lines in the bite alarm, it's now a waiting game. What's the chances? 1 to 10, with 10 being definitely catch, 1 being probably 0 chance.
I'll give you a 1. At best.
Really?
That's a conservative 1.
Really?
It's very, very today.
I like to make it difficult for myself, but I think I've just bitten off more than I can chew with this one, Phil.
Absolutely. I think we may have.
Just what I wanted to hear. I haven't done much of this type of fishing before. I've got a feeling that Phil thinks I'm an idiot. Do you think he thinks I'm an idiot? There's a lot of very, very high-tech stuff here. To be honest, I'm starting to wonder if I'm at this type of fishing too. And as the hours slowly tick by, Phil's ominous prediction is looking more. Come on. Right, tea, Phil?
Yes, please, mate. Love
Sugar,
one.
milk?
Please, buddy.
Just milk, all right. I know you're a fan of staying in one position, but I'm tempted to try somewhere else for an hour or two.
I think we're just getting to that witching hour now, that perfect time of day. So I'd be keen to stay put if I were you, but you're more than welcome to try a different spot if you fancy it. Oh, thank you, mate. Much needed.
London Fire Brigade,
that's my one. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
But I think as dusk approaches, they'll start. Done today so far is in preparation for the next hour or so.
Do you reckon?
So, yeah.
But as the witching hour passes us by, it seems the cold weather has defeated our clever tactics. It's incredibly frustrating, and as London's nightlife starts up, it's time for me to pack up. Or is it?
Right. Yeah, hit it. Right. Gently, little hooks.
All we wanted was one. We got one chance. Is it a bream or a small carp? I can't tell, but what I do know is I must not lose this fish. So, gives me the landing net. Oh, I've got. Right, I'm gonna keep him out of the way of these other rods. As I get the fish closer, I realise that it is, thank heaven.
We've done it! Well done,
we were going to pack up 10 minutes ago.
Oh, wow. Well done. Well, it's not the biggest in the lake, but it's a bream.
Mate,
right now we'll take it.
Bigger than my personal best.
Fabulous. Well done, that man.
Phil, you have done me proud, my friend.
That might just be your double, Tom.
If this goes £10. Oh my God. I can't even get my hands around it. Look at the size of it. Have a look at the mouth. Perfectly. That's why we were critically balancing the baits. As soon as that mouth, we wanted that buoyant bait to go straight in. My challenge is to either bag a personal best or a species I haven't caught before. And my personal best for bream is 4.5 kilos or about pounds. I know I'm agonisingly close, but it's impossible to tell just by looking.
He weighs 10 pounds, 12 ounces. You've done it, buddy. Congratulations.
Mate, you know I said I'd buy you a pint?
Yes, you did.
I'm going to buy you a gallon.
Brilliant. I hope you remember.
Last chance saloon, though. We were going to pack up. We talked about packing.
We did.
I was sat there, freezing cold, and then scared the life out of me. I even ran down there, took my gloves, my phone in the boot. I was down there somewhere.
We'll find it, mate. We'll find it.
Would you ever believe that the water that comes out of the tap has these swimming round in it? Brilliant. Right, I've got to get her back.
Go and put your prize back, mate.
What did I say? We wanted one chance. Chance right at the death. God, I'm getting lucky with this thing. Oh my God, I can't feel my hands. Look at that. It's what we call dustbin lids. Bin lids. Right, just give her a minute. Go on then. Somehow, we've snuck one out at the last minute. I cannot believe it.
And let's go find your phone.
I owe you a pint, mate. I wanted to catch 4 different species in utterly different locations, and the mountain carp beat me. Elsewhere, I proved that although I don't always know best, I don't give up easily. I notched up 3 personal bests amongst the catches, and I can't wait to find out where I end up next. All I need to do now is find my mobile phone. Can you ring it?
Yeah, I am, mate. It's going straight to answer phone, I'm afraid.
Oh, you're kidding.